Hello one, hello all. Welcome to Sports with a C. CPorts. I am Charles, otherwise known as CP. You may know me from my main YouTube channel where I cover movies and entertainment, which is called Willisgredia. But I figured before I covered the Rangers and Penguins proper that I would take part in the bracket challenge and show the world just how little I know about hockey. So here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do here is make a prediction for the Stanley Cup playoffs, the bracket challenge. This has nothing to do with anything affiliated on the channel with sports with a C, especially not with Willisgredia. But I just thought this would be fun to take part in, and whatever. If I'm right, I'm right. I won't be, but if I am, cool. I'm going to think with my head and not my heart here. So we're gonna get a little crazy with the cheese whiz. I feel like the West is a 3 or 4 team race with maybe a 2 or 3 team grace. Like the top 3 teams, one of those 3 teams, I could see any of those teams making it to the final. And I think St. Louis and Edmonton, with the right circumstances could go far. Whereas the East, I don't know. There's not Boston. I don't think Boston can do it with their one line. But here we go. We'll start at the top here on the West to screen left. And it's Colorado versus Nashville without Soros. So that's going to be a click right there. We'll get to how many games in a second. Let's see how they match up. Colorado has, oh my God, they have 22 more points. They score 0.6 more goals a game. They allow 0.21 less per game. Their power play is a little worse than Nashville's. And their penalty kill is just that much a little bit better. Leading scorer Roman Josi. Wait, who am I thinking? What did I say? The goalie. Who the fuck? The goalie for what? My brain hurts. 74. Soros. Oh, Josi. I don't mind me. I have a disorder in my brain. It's called breathing. All right. So next, Minnesota versus St. Louis. Let's see how they match up. Much closer. Only two points separate them. St. Louis scores more and allows less. Really? And God, their power plays way better. And God, their penalty kills way better. Wait a minute. I thought I had my mind made up going into this. Do I deviate just because I looked at a couple of stats? Because I was not even thinking about it. I was Minnesota going in. But those are some rather convincing stats, plus love me some Buchnevich. Who did Minnesota pick up at the deadline? All right. I don't know why, but I just did that. Colorado, St. Louis, Dallas. Sorry, no way. Your time is done. I hope you enjoyed your trip to the final, because it's time to rebuild. And the same can be said for La Kings. The Kings have an interesting mix. They have some pieces that can get them started, but Dustin Brown needs to be dusting his ass out of there. All right, Colorado, I'm going to say they're going to take it in 5. Calgary, I'm going to say takes it in 5. Let's say the St. Louis series goes in 7. And Edmonton in 5. Man, I have a lot of respect for the West, don't I? There that goes. All right, let's go to the East. Washington. I don't. Florida's way too good. Toronto. Until I'm proved wrong, I will not choose wrong. Boston, no. Although, let me look here. Yeah, Boston's far worse than Carolina. I don't care about the goalies. They could be losing 4-3 games. You know what? Let me just double check here. Toronto scores a lot, but Tampa Bay doesn't allow a lot, and Toronto's goalie situation is woof. And Tampa, they know how to win. They know how to win. So, yeah, Carolina. Let's see what we got here. Pittsburgh. Higher scorers. They allow more, and their goalies hurt. So that might be the goalies alone might be the factor in this series. Rangers power plays better than Pittsburgh's. Wow. When was the last time you could say that and be firm about it? Yeah, I don't know. I think Pittsburgh suffers from Washington-itis, where they're just, look at them. They're just too old. Florida. Now, you know what? Washington gets silly. I'm gonna, cause Florida's weird. I'm gonna say Florida in 6, because Florida gives up. They have these games every now and again where they give up like 7, and it's just like, what are you doing? Just because you score 7 doesn't mean you have to give up 7 every now and again. Carolina, I'm thinking makes extremely short work of Boston. Tampa Bay, you know what? Let's just, for the sake of tradition, say that someone takes a 3-1 lead and Tampa Bay it wins in 7, no matter how it plays out. The Rangers, I think it's going to be. I want to say 5, but I think their lack of scoring is going to step on them a little bit. Okay, Colorado and Seattle. Very close in goals per game. Very close in goals against per game. St. Louis can kill penalties. Let me hold my thought there. Look at this. The West is just full of teams that just score. Yeah, if there's one that, like, if you're asking me, like, to be definitively sure, I think Calgary is the one that I'm like. I'm going St. Louis. And to think, when I loaded this, I was taking Minnesota. Florida, Tampa Bay. Sorry, Florida. Hold on. 4.14 goals a game. I don't know. When you score that much, it's like the polar opposite of the Rangers. The Rangers they don't score enough, but they find ways to win. When you're constantly scoring and winning, what do you do when you don't score? And I feel like Florida, if they hit a dry spell, they're in trouble. Because everything else kind of looks down to earth. It's not like they have a 4 goals per game and like a 2.1 goals against the game. You know, their goals against is, although you're playing, your play style is different when you're scoring 6. Yeah. I'll stick with Tampa. I'll give the champs respect. What do we got here? This should be interesting. Oh, the two lowest defensive back ends. That Carolina penalty kill against the Rangers power play is something that may need to be circled. Carolina has just beat the piss out of the Rangers all year too. Well, one way or another, a bunch of people who played for the Rangers is going to win. Because there's 7 ex-Rangers on the Hurricanes right now? Choose with your head, not your heart. 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 I think Calgary's going to take St. Louis. I think the Rangers have shown, well, they both have 108 points, huh? I think the Rangers have shown in the regular season Tampa Bay isn't really that big a fear to them. I'm going to do something wacky. And that. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I think we're going to have a 2006 Ducks situation. Igor's going to win a lot for the Rangers, but not enough. Calgary made the Rangers look dumb this year, the times they play each other. Enter the total goals scored in the final series. How come it didn't ask me to pick how many games for the other? That's weird. Total goals scored. All right, let's say 4-1. That's 5. 4-3, 12. 2-1, 15. We'll get a 5-0 in there. It's 20. We'll call it 27. Why is that a 3? That's not a 7. Thank you. All right, there it is. NHL Bracket. C picks the Flaming C to win the cup. There it is. I hope you were able to see all that. I know that the thing was in the way there, but yep. If you disagree or want to know how I came to a decision, other than my sheer love for a certain team, comment down below. Let me know where you differ, or what kind of drugs you think I'm taking, because it's a lot. Yeah, why can't I move this? I can't even, I can't move it. Total points? What? Oh, I guess that's when this thing starts. All right. Well, we'll see how I do. This is all for fun. 16 girls, 1 cup.